EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, it's live opening round coverage of the Florida Classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Russell Henley is the leader. He's already at 9 under par. Let's pick up the action here as we begin at the long par 5 first. Oh, good tempo to that first swing, and I think he'll be happy with that, right down the middle. Third shot, looking for a good one.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Wow, how about that? That is a bonus right there. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
And that will do just fine. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Oh, boy. Far from a good shot, that.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting here at the par 5 fifth hole. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. All right, I know it's not the highlight shot, getting home on the par 5 and 2, but maybe it's a smart shot. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. Yeah, that's a good roll there to come away with just a bogey at this par 5. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. On to the par 4 6th here at the wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. This going to be very difficult to get to the green. It's his second from a terrible lie. How about that shot right there from that lie in the rough to knock it that close? That's good. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that puts him at 2 under for his round, 4 under for the tournament. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank, a par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole. for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Next week, the Florida swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
No, it certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry over that very stretch.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Just has to get the ball started and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
From about 8 feet. Well, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We arrive now at the 203-yard par 3 8th. Tricky little hole. The bunker short of the green looks like it borders the putting surface, but it's actually a few yards short of it, and the green narrows toward the back. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at -3. Finishing out the front side with yet another lengthy par 5, the 9th measuring 621 yards, but still reachable for the bombers out there with 3 bunkers protecting against your approach shot. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Now his third, staring right at the green. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Got that up too high and it didn't want to come back. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from the Wetlands, we bring you live third-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. On top is Hideki Matsuyama. He's currently at 13 under. We'll pick up the action here on the tee at the par 3 10th. Okay, safely aboard. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
This from 7 feet. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Par 4 11th, Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands Golf Course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those two bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. Then you start to see why those bunkers are put there.
That one looking a little right.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot.
And that flop shot was actually a little bit of a flop. Comes up way short.
Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at the par 3. And that won't help the cause one bit. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine, it's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, it's still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. And that'll do just fine. A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he gets it to 1 under for his round, 3 under for the week. Now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. At 450, it's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play. Beautiful swing, near perfect.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back to 5 under. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal really is to try and shoot back-to-back great rounds.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, we're in the Sunshine State for live final round coverage of the Florida Classic. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, Hideki Matsuyama is the leader. He's at an even 20 under. Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
This is a 13-footer. That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. We begin the finishing stretch here at the Wetlands with a 455-yard par 4 16th. Looking for another straight tee shot here. The approach leads to a green well protected by 4 bunkers. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Has it. Now to 7 under for the tournament. Another longish par 3 here at the Wetlands. This one, the 238 yards, 17th. A bunker on either side of the green. The tee shot fits a golfer that can shape it a bit from right to left. Well, the branches certainly slowed that one down, but fortunately, this ball winds up in a halfway decent spot. This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17, and he'll stay at 7 under. Finishing our day at the wetlands in Florida with the shortest par 4 in the course, the 377-yard 18th. Water down the left shouldn't be a factor. Driver and a short iron, and a birdie is very much in the cards. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Woo, now whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. And that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. Frank, I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the Gator Bites as well at the end of the day, Rich. Some good golf to be had. Florida's always fun, playing on the Bermuda grass. And once again, shout out to the superintendent letting us play in